Some of you out there may have just received the bad news concerning exams you burnt the midnight oil to prepare for. You probably spent so much time preparing for it and feel crushed that the results unexpectedly turned out very bad. This can be very depressing, and if not properly handled, can lead to low self-esteem, low confidence, and even poor performance in future exams. Frankly, you should realize that remaining in utter depression over this failure won't help. Fortunately, there are ways this situation can be easily handled. So, today's video is for those of you out there who have to handle the trauma of recent exam failure and desperately require tips and suggestions on how to deal with it. Keep watching. Hi guys, you're welcome to DENTOSTORM. If you're desperate to know how to deal with exam failure, you're watching the right video. Remember that even though you have failed this exam, you must quickly get over the trauma. You do have many more chances to redo the exam, so you do need to be more determined to pass it on your next attempt. Let's start. 1. Examine the causes behind failure. Rather than feel very sad and depressed about the exam failure, why not critically examine it to find out what the causes were? You could analyze the results from the macro level. And I mean, in the country, was there mass success or mass failure? If there was mass failure, it would mean that scores were generally poor. Remember that in 2020, for most of the time, lockdowns due to the global pandemic affected almost everything, including education. The urge to study was at its lowest ebb. That would mean almost everyone doing exams this year would be affected. Be that as it may, you must ask yourself these questions. Why did I fail? Is there anything else I could have done to get a better result? Are there any lessons to learn from this failure so it doesn't happen again in the future? The answers to these questions will definitely help you assess the causes of the exam failure with the aim to improve next time. 2. Alter your perspective. Haven't just experienced exam failure and you're now trying to pick up the pieces. The next most important thing to do is to alter your perspective. Whether you say it in your mind or you write it boldly on a sheet of paper. Tell yourself, in the next exam, I'll be better prepared and I won't let this unfortunate event happen again. This means that you now have to study smarter, leaving absolutely no stone unturned. Pay attention to all the nitty-gritty in your curriculum as well as all the errors you made during the last exam. Those errors could include using poor study techniques, falling prey to your distractions, reading alone, not asking enough questions to clear your doubts, and so on. There are a plethora of videos on this channel geared specifically to help you identify your errors and alter your perspective towards your exam. So please do take out time to watch them. Number 3, build a positive outlook. You need to rise above your current depression and start having a positive outlook. Constantly thinking of how much of a failure you are won't get you anywhere and will certainly keep you in the same depressive psychological state even till the day of your next exam. Getting a positive outlook overcomes the negative rather than ignoring it. In the long run, being positive gives you options as to how to successfully approach the next exam. If you're watching this video, do click like, comment, and share the video. But if this is your first time on this channel, do click the subscribe button also. DENTOSTORM will be right back. Welcome back. The first tip on how to deal with exam failure is don't fret, talk to others. Agreed, you failed an exam and you're depressed. You need to stop fretting about the situation. Talking to others is a bright idea to put the worrying behind you. It will help you put your situation in better perspective so you can start preparation for the next exam. You could talk to a friend, family, or a mentor. At this point in time, you need someone who's going to uplift your spirit and possibly prefer viable solutions you can adopt to pass the exam on your next attempt. Above all, talking to others who are ready to help gives you the opportunity to vent your frustrations instead of keeping it all in. 5. Develop a new strategy. If you're going to attempt the exam again, you definitely need to come up with a new strategy towards passing it. This video particularly focuses on techniques one could use to study smarter. Watch it to gain some ideas on new methods you could devise other than the one you use before you fail this exam. It is vital that the syllabus is completely covered, clarity on each topic is gotten, and sufficient practice is done before the next exam. So, developing a new strategy does help with plotting an alternate yet successful pathway. The sixth and final tip is put in 100%. If you decide to set aside the anxiety and depression caused by the recent exam failure, in preparing for the next exam, why not put in 100% effort and dedication? Not 25%, not 50%, and certainly not 75%. I said 100%. You must remember that failing an exam neither makes those who pass better than you, nor proves that they will be more successful than you in life. So, doing all you can while taking bold steps towards success in the next exam only makes dealing with previous failure all the more easier. Let's recap. In order to deal with exam failure, you need to 1. Examine the causes behind failure. 2. Alter your perspective. 3. Build a positive outlook. 4. Don't fret. Talk to others. 5. Develop a new strategy. And 6. Put in 100%. It's important to know that failure is not final and does not define who you are. There is always a chance to achieve success. I sincerely believe the effects of the lockdown in 2020 may be contributory to any form of exam failure. Watch this video to know how to study in this post-pandemic era without motivation. So, until next time, it's bye for now.